German food, German beer, Bavarian pretzels, and a real beer garden. It's like Oktoberfest all year round at Bronwyn Restaurant in Union Square, Somerville. Bronwyn is named after Bronwyn Wiechmann, who along with her husband, Tim Wiechmann, he's one of the most talented chefs in Greater Boston, by the way, have created a place where people come to eat meat, just like they do in Germany.
Our mission was to transport you and your taste buds and the friendliness and the fun of Bavaria and Austria. Tons of fresh-made sausage and lots of great German beers.
A large family of 10 people can come into the bar area and almost have like a family-style German dinner where they're all sharing things. You're supposed to be close and you're supposed to be able to talk to your neighbor.
Who has time to talk when there are dishes like this to dig into? Quite simply, this might be some of the best beer drinking food you can find anywhere outside of Eastern and Central Europe. And to Chef Tim, it's not just authentic food, it's comfort food.
I have spent many years in Germany. My parents are German. I've traveled there. I lived in Austria. I know the food, and I really wanted to bring it here.
So let's start with the #1 selling dish here, the handmade, crusty, salty Bavarian pretzels. Tim and his team make a set amount every night, so they're always fresh and delicious, and whenever they're sold out, unless Bronwyn sets one aside for herself.
I have a pretzel probably every day, whether it's at the end of the night or whether it's straight out of the oven, especially if you're gonna have a beer. Then we make our own mustard, which is a spicy mustard. You rip it apart, rip that pretzel apart, and then some people like the inside, some people like the arms. You can fight over that. I normally go straight for the arms.
From there, you'll want to wrap your arms around some other snacks like house-made charcuterie or an amazing plate of crispy pork schnitzel over their signature sauerkraut. And since potatoes are such a key ingredient in traditional German cooking, there are quite a few options, including German potato salad, pan-fried potatoes with bacon, or completely addictive potato pancakes that are fried to a dark golden brown.
The potato pancake is called Reibekuchen, which means rubbed cake.
It's almost like a French fry or a frite. We all have a reference point to it. So the moment you put it in a pancake and you served it on the plate with the applesauce, people just can't get enough of it.
People love potatoes, man. I love potatoes too. Seriously.
But what they really love to do around here is make sausage. Lots and lots of old world style German sausages. They offer something different every day and they're served by the trio, so there's always a new reason to come in and indulge.
We rifle through the Bavarian Weisswurst, we do Polish kielbasa, Frankfurters, Bratwurst. We have like 30-something sausages.
But if you're a carnivore who truly wants to eat like a king, this is the dish we dare you to try and finish. Their Königstaler. It's like a sausage, pulled pork, and a beer-braised pork shank all mashed up into one meatlicious meal.
Königstaler means king's platter. We thought that this platter would be fit for a king. And it is. Has a big Frankfurter sausage on the top. It has these specialty meatballs called Klopse.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
And of course sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, potatoes, and mustard, yep.
It's crispy on the outside. The meat falls off the bone, kind of a combination of a very large bone connected to a smaller bone, and there's meat wrapped all the way around it. And I'm doing this because it's really as big as my hands here. This is it.
And just for good measure, you might want to add in a side of Spätzle, essentially German-style noodles made with flour, eggs, and a little cornmeal crisped up in oil and butter until they're perfectly browned. And for dessert, there's the Baron Jäger Baba, a honey liquor-soaked cake served with fresh vanilla whipped cream. And even though some of this stuff may be a bit different and tough to pronounce, after all is said and done, Bronwyn is really a meat and potatoes kind of place.
Nothing is too foreign. When they actually see it arrive in front of them, they feel very comfortable. It's comfort food.